in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, as we're here for what should be another exciting edition of the Rate Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want...
Lets it fly! Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's low. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Cobb. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Ducks are on the move. Wants to keep it in the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
You know, the corner route is definitely a timing route because you're pushing straight up the field to make it look like you're running a go, and then you break to the sideline. So quarterback and wide receiver really have to be on the same.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. The Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys.
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Catch in the middle, it's Dalton. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Panthers will have it first and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. on play action. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when their defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He slings it deep to the left. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Off near the sticks. It's Stone. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Stone. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Lost to throw again. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Finds a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man, it's Dickey. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Wide receiver going in motion. With the run on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. That's reeled in, it's McNeil. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Flips it out on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Here's the return. Makes a move. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got their quick completion.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Now the play fake. Unleashes it on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the... No flags, it'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Looking for a man, it's Proctor. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from, and great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Ooh. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the... And picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air, it's Proctor. That's caught. It's Lewis. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Power football with the run. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. They pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. FIU will line up to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Smith dropping to pass. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had it explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Buying some time. On the move, he fires. Complete to the left. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we can feel the excitement of this Rate Bowl in Phoenix back here in our studios. Talk about a riveting first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, and the exciting conclusion of the Rate Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation point.
They'll ride the hot hand. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as his offense continues to show great patience.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play. But there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Smith wants to throw. With the catch, it's Moore. Turning it on. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Got the quick pass. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They want to throw it. Under fire. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. has taken the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Back to throw. It's Proctor. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try it over the left side. And he finds some solid space. A nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Looking for space, it's Cobb. Looking for room at the 30. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking downfield on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Smith dropping to pass. Here's a heat. He falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the 8? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's low.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Takes a hit as he fired. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been.
Looking for a huge play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. It'll be a draw. gets into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Still looking on the move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Back to pass on second down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. Moore to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
When you know you have a team out